everyone, Ray Swan from Understanding Boys, just with a little short story, something to think a bit about as we, if you're like me anyway, down in Melbourne, Australia, we're back in a lockdown. And when we're in a lockdown, it feels a bit sometimes like we're lost. Like to me, it feels like I'm experiencing the same thing every day. Sometimes I'm a little bit unsure. Have I been here before? Where am I going? And I thought one of the stories that I could share with you actually is a story of a labyrinth. A labyrinth is a bit like a maze, but it's different to a maze in that a maze is something that you can solve purely with your intelligence. A labyrinth involves more. It's about how we feel. It's about our intuition. We get puzzles and so on. And for me, at least, anyway, at the moment, being back in a lockdown, it's like, what day, where am I? What day is it? What can I do? How do I move through this, in an optimistic way and maintain a sense of hope? One of the great stories about a labyrinth actually occurs many, many years ago. The story is about a hero, Theseus, who has to fight a monster called the Minotaur. And the Minotaur is this big, powerful man with the head of a bull. And he represents what we're most afraid of. He's put into the labyrinth to kind of keep him busy and circulating in this sort of underground maze. And sometimes we can have those fears a little bit as well. Now, the fight between the Minotaur and Theseus is great, and that's a whole other story. But what I wanted to share with you today was just this clear message to me, which is about actually how Theseus gets out of the labyrinth. And the amazing thing about it is it's not just his bravery, which is important. It's not just his intelligence, which is important. It's not just his virtues and characteristics, which are also really important. He gets out of it with a piece of string. Now, this is what happens is his friend Ariadne gives him a ball of string. And he tells him that as you go through the labyrinth, lay out the string, lay out the thread. And then once you've defeated what you're afraid of, you'll be able to find your way back out using this little bit of string. And it got me thinking a lot, actually, about what that meant. And I was thinking to myself, well, where are the threads or the strings that I can follow? Sometimes a thread appears in a comment from a friend, someone who reaches out to us. Sometimes a thread in our life can be something as simple as going for a walk and refreshing ourselves with some exercise. Sometimes these little threads that we find might be a humorous joke or a kind gesture. It also got me thinking a little bit about who am I connected to? If I tug on the thread, who's at the other end? Sometimes it can feel that there's nobody at the other end, or it takes a little while, but there's always someone there for you, whether that's a parent, a guardian, a friend, or help more broadly. And the other thing I thought about was, can I be this thread for someone else? How do I check in with others and my friends and be that thread to help us get through this difficult time, this time where it can feel like we're a little bit in the labyrinth? So good luck with your thinking. If you have any thoughts or other great stories that you can share, please let us know here at Understanding Boys. Until next time, goodbye for now.